What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I'm DeJha. Hello. I'm gonna try not to yell, okay? Because my baby is asleep. So I'm gonna try not to yell and just let y'all know what the fuck has been good in my life, okay? One big part of my life has been me being in the dental field, okay? And it's been a vibe. It's been great. It's been fun. Y'all clicked on this video and you're like, you bet you quit. Girl, that. I was over it. And it's not even because it's a lot of work, it's because like it's literally being in high school all over again. And I think it's just you have to find an office that suits you. One of my coworkers, she done quit too, and now she's at a new office and she loves it so much. So don't just stop like I did. Well, I didn't, let me get into it. Don't be like me and say F this forever. Although I'm not saying F it forever. I just went on a little break. A little break. But yeah, let's just get into why. I can't speak for every office and everyone, so let's just get into why I quit my job, honey. So boom, let's start in the beginning. I guess this might be a little story time. We don't know. Let's just get into it, okay? Let's start from the jump. When you get to an office, they are going to tell you that you're going to be on a 90-day probation. And when I tell y'all that, I feel like everyone says, oh yeah, we'll start you out at here, meaning like your hourly pay or whatever. We'll start you off at here, and then in 90 days we'll revow and we'll bring you up, we'll raise you up, and you'll get X, Y, and Z amount of money. After that 90 days, bitch, them is lies. They're lying to you, honey. Don't let them talk you into, oh, we'll revow at 90 days. That's a lie. It's a lie. They just try to say everything they can to make you want to work there. Like they're trying to sell themselves too, honey. Just how you go into an interview and try to sell yourself, they're trying to sell themselves. Yeah, don't listen to nothing they say about that 90-day revow. None of that shit gonna happen, okay? That's where they got me. That's where they got me first. Now granted, I was freshly out of school working in his office, but what I will say, not even trying to be like cocky or whatever, I just feel like the type of person that I am, whatever I touch, y'all, I am great at it. Like whatever I put my mind to, if I tell myself I want to be the best, I'm going to be the best. How long was I working there? I was working there for a cool, I think like 7 months, almost 8. And when I tell you, it got to a point where the doctor had a lot of confidence in me where she would ask me to do certain procedures with her over other assistants, or like an assistant will start and she'll be like, she'll come find me and like, DeJha, can you do it because I want to make sure I'm out of here. She just knows I'm very efficient and I'm gonna make sure it's done the way that she likes it. I feel like I learned the way she works so well that I was able to make sure that I was always a step ahead of her, which you want to do at every office you go to. Every doctor is different. Every doctor likes certain instruments, does certain steps. I worked at an office that we had 3 providers. They all went into treatment and it was completely different. So what I would say is learn your provider. Like everyone's human. Everyone's not gonna have the best days. Sometimes providers will walk into our office and they wouldn't have the best day and it would just change the whole dynamic, like the energy of the office. It's like, damn, bitch. Like I thought I was gonna come here and it was gonna be fun and dandy and fun, and you over here being a B-word, stressing everybody out. That was just another situation, but I feel like that is something that's just life. Like, you know, everybody goes through their days. I'm pretty sure I walked in there one time and was being a bitch to everybody because I had a bad day. But although I didn't try to do that, but I know sometimes I did it because I was over it. I feel like working in the medical field, no matter where, is literally like high school. It's so much drama. You find yourself being best friends with somebody 3 times your age. Like, it's just so much drama. And then in my office particularly, it was nothing but females. And then all the males that did work there, other than 2 doctors, were, you know, so it was just it literally a whole bunch of females dealing with everybody's energy and personalities, and oh Lord, honey, that shit was too much. It's like, why is at our grown-ass age y'all trying to bully somebody who is 2 times younger than you or 2 times older than you? It was just like too much. Like it was too much. And I just feel like that, on top of not getting promised what I was told, because that's like my biggest pet peeve. Oh, that's my biggest pet peeve, y'all, especially coming from a man. Do not tell me something and then when it comes back around, it's like you cannot keep your word. Like as a man, I feel like all you have is your word, so like that's the least you can do, bitch. Yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve. So not getting what I was promised, the drama, and just like the whole work environment, it was just very unprofessional. I don't know how much I can say because I believe I signed it. I don't know how much I can say because they used to make us sign paperwork every single day, y'all. We were signing something at that office. I was tired of signing papers. I was tired of hearing he say, she say. I was tired of getting the runaround when it comes to my money. Don't do that, bitch. So that's just what it is. I just feel like what I bring to the team is more than what they were like offering me. Like I feel like I'm worth more than that up there. But so yeah, basically that's why I quit. And like I said, I haven't been working there. What's this month? June? I quit back in May, like the beginning of May. You guys, one day, can I say all that? One day I was at my friend's house. I woke up in the morning and we was just sitting there chilling, and it was one of my late days. We didn't start working till like 11 o'clock. So I decided like, okay, I'm gonna go spend the night at my friend's house. I was just laying there and I was like, oh, I do not want to go. And then that's another thing. It started getting to the point where like I would wake up in the morning and be like, I do not want to be here, bro. When that started happening, it was like a cool month of that. Every single day I was just like, ugh, like I don't want to go. I don't want to be here. Every day I would walk in there like, this shit is blowing me. Like I just knew it was my time to go. But when I tell y'all, I really like connected with the girls there, and I love my girls down bad. We still talk to this day all the time. I just didn't want to leave them. I just didn't want to leave them based off the fact that I knew that I was a big contribute to the team, because like the doctor literally only used me and the lead in her procedures. That it was just basically like when the lead wasn't there some days, I was technically the lead. Like everyone would come to me, everyone would ask me stuff. Like I was just supposed to know everything, and it was just very overwhelming because I wasn't getting paid. I wasn't getting paid the amount that they was trying to have me do. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm cool. I am not getting paid enough for this. And it's just like some places I would be able to get paid the amount that I'm wanting because it's not very far-fetched, honestly. Especially for the work that I'm able to provide, like it's not far-fetched. If you know about dentistry and you know about how long it could take you to do procedures and stuff, like a full FMX, I can do that in under 10 minutes. Along with the panel and taking the interorals, like I can do all that. I can scan in like 2 minutes. I can do a whole crown procedure in like 40 minutes. That is including making the temps, packing the cord, doing the impressions, plus the doctor doing whatever they gotta do. I can get them in and out, honey. I feel like I'm doing an interview. Hire me. I feel like I'm doing an interview. Please hire me. But listen, I just feel like I was just worth more than what that office was able or willing to give me. So I just had to dip, y'all. But back to what I was saying about the time where I woke up and me and my friend was just talking about it. So yeah, it came to the time I woke up and I was like, ugh, I don't want to go. And y'all, it was like 9 in the morning. It was like 9 in the morning, and mind you, I had to drive all the way back home, shower, get ready for work, all this and all that. And I was just like, bro, I don't want to go. And then he was like, don't go. And I was like, well, I had already put in my 2 weeks at the time, and it was coming up on the 2-week mark. Like I was almost done with that pay period. I feel like it was like 3 days left, but I was just like, I don't think I can manage the next 3 days of being there. I was talking to my friend about it and he was just giving me his perspective. And then I called my Nana. I called my Nana. Now, my Nana is like my go-to person for everything, okay? She's like my chat GPT. So I just felt like if my Nana said it was okay and just like F it, then I'ma just say F it. I called my Nana and I was just telling her how I felt and all this and all that. And she was like, DeJha, I feel like it's a good day to just say fuck. And my Nana don't cuss. So when she said that, I was like, okay. All right, Denise, you right. You are right, Denise. She was like, I can just hear it in your voice that you're over it. And it's not even like if they offered you right now $60, you would take it. I just feel like you're done. And I was like, that's how I feel like I'm done. Like they could have offered me $60 an hour and I don't think that I would have went back there. Like I was just done with everything as a whole and them, that it was just like, I'm good. Like I am good. Now, mind you, love my girls down. It's just the professionalism at that office was just, it was zero. Like it was zero and I was just over it, honey. Their rate of employees coming in and out is just like so bad. Like the patients will ask me all the time, like, how long have you been here? Wow, you guys change staff a lot. We wonder why. With all that being said, don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop getting into this career, because although it's a lot that goes into it, it's very rewarding. Like, it is very rewarding. I used to love when my patients would come back to me like start to finish. I would see them from the comp all the way until they were done getting their night guard. Okay, so it was just like so much into that it was like you really change people's lives, and they see us more than they see the doctor. I don't know if it's everywhere, but me, I am a registered dental assistant, so I can kind of do more than a regular DA. And also kind of like an EFDA at the same time, because I really do it all. At this point, I can do fillings. Like, if they was allowed to give me a handpiece, I feel like I could do it. I feel like I just did so much that like my patients will always thank me and always be so appreciative that it made me feel really special. Not even gonna lie. It made me feel really special. And then like I used to have patients that used to cry off of the work that we've done for them and used to just request me to touch their mouth only. Like, it's very rewarding. I took this little break and I feel like I'm ready to get back into it. Since I was little, you guys, I wanted to be an orthodontist so bad. Like, I don't know what it is, and I know it's kind of nasty being in people's mouths and stuff, and mind you, like I would have days where I'm like, this is disgusting, and then I would go eat 2 seconds later. But it's just like, this is a field that I always wanted to be into. I don't think that I'm just gonna stop here. Like, I don't know if I want to be a hygienist, just for the simple fact, like, I don't think I want to clean people's teeth all day. I don't know if I want to go back to school and be a dentist, because that's like, what, 4 years? How old am I? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. So I might do it. I actually might freaking do it. Should I go back to school for that? Yeah, that's like 4 years. I can do it. I can do it. What's this year? How old am I? Oh, what I could do? I would be 31 years old. Dentist? Oh, I could do it. I think I'm gonna do it, because yeah. But yeah, so like I was saying, I took this little break and I think that I'm ready to get back into assisting. So I think I'm gonna go scout and look around. I don't know if I want to stay out here and look for an office that's willing to give me what I want, or if I want to go to LA, because the hourly is so much higher in LA, although the cost of living is so much higher in LA. So I guess it kind of balances it out. But hopefully I find an office that's willing to give me what I'm wanting, and then I will be set, honey. Let's get into the things you have to do being an assistant. Okay, when I say this is just more than a one-lane job, you guys, we were the therapist, we were the teacher, we were the assistant, we were the maintenance, we were the handyman. It's just so much that goes into assisting that's what I'm saying. When you're at an office that you feel like you're undervalued, it's like, ugh, because it's like we do so much. Like, without us, they wouldn't know what to do. Like, yeah, it's the doctor. They go in and they're able to drill, and like, you know, they went to school to help the teeth. But it's just like, you put a dentist in sterile and they wouldn't know what to do. They walk into the lab and they're like, where is this? Where is that? How do I? Like, without us, they wouldn't be able to function. If you peek into an op and see the assistant, they have like 12 things in their hand. Plus, always in their mind that they gotta be a step ahead of the doctor. And then, if you're in an office that's like, you're cool with your doctors or whatever, you guys are talking and chit-chatting about everything, honey. Like, me and my doctor, he's like, kiki, haha. Now, we kiki and haha, engage in a conversation over the patient, making sure that the patient don't drown because there's water all in their mouth. Then I have to make sure all my instruments and everything that I need for the procedure is in arm reach, and I'm one step ahead of the doctor. It's just so much going on that when they wasn't trying to pay me my money, I was so long, farewell to you, my friend. I had to go because I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, all are taking a lot of my time. I'm here majority of my day. 1, 2, I could be doing this. 3, I could have my kids. 4, y'all get on my nerves. It was just a lot that went into that. So yeah, that's why I'm no longer there, and that's why I quit. And then it's crazy because after I quit, the days is just going by so slow, honey. I have so much time in the day. Like, I'm telling you, my kids are here. I am enjoying my boys, watching them grow, love it down. I could just go with my friends whenever I want. Well, not necessarily when I got my kids, because I don't have a babysitter out here. It's just me. So when I want to do something, I can't do it because I got my kids. But yeah, you know, I don't have to make an excuse of why I don't want to go to work. I don't have to tell them that my leg just fell off because I would rather go to the gym with my friends. Like, you know, I don't have to lie. I'm not a liar anyway, so it's not on my conscience. But other than that, if this is something you want to do, girl, go do it. No, like, no joke. If this is something that you want to do, I would say go do it, because I honestly love it. Like, I love doing it. I just wished it was a little different, or else I would have stayed at my office. Like, my office was very easy, very simple. I knew everything. Forget all the unprofessionalism. Like, I could have lived. I could have lied. Lied. Anyways, I just loved the people there that I did love, because it was some motherfuckers I did not like. Like I said, I don't know if I can say too much because I was signing papers every day. I know some places in some state you could just do like hands-on training for the job, but I feel like this is the type of job that is so hard to do that like you kind of need school. You have patients that ask you questions. You need to give them post-op instructions based off of knowledge that you will gain from being in school. If you think like I'm just gonna go in and wing it, cool beans, but it's going to be so hard because we've had assistants that started working there that didn't know anything and they still don't really know anything, and it's just so stressful. And I just feel like they're just in the way at the end of the day. Like you're just in the way. Like I remember one time the doctor said something along the lines of like, it's cool to have a lot of bodies, but it's better to have people who are more efficient than hands, you know? So although I would say it is something that is so repetitive, like you could learn it and pick it up, but like I said, the knowledge that goes into it that you would get from school is like compared to just like walking in, you know? I would recommend going to school and you learn a lot. It's such a fast-paced environment that you're not just running around with your head cut off, because at least you know something. Even in school, like it got to a point where I used to kind of just play the doctor to all the other students because I knew everything. But like the instructors trusted me a lot to just kind of look over the class. When I got into the office, I feel like the doctor trusted me a lot to kind of just like be with the patient, you know? Say for example, crown prep, like her crown preps were beautiful, y'all, and it would take her like 10 minutes to prep a tooth. She would come in, prep it, and the rest of the appointment is just me. I knew what it's supposed to look like when you need to see the margins of the tooth. She trusted me enough to even let her know, like, you need to come back in here and prep this area. That's how well I did my job, that I would like tell her sometimes like, it don't look right on the skin, come prep this. Come re-prep, because we don't want the lab sending a tooth that's not gonna sit correctly, and then we gotta send it back, and it's a whole process. I can be the doctor. I can be the doctor at this point. I can be the doctor. And even sometimes, well, I'm not even gonna say all that. She had a lot of confidence in me. Like I said, I just wish they paid me more, honestly. I just wish they paid me what I was asking. I wasn't even asking for a lot, honey. I wasn't even asking for a lot. I don't think that was a lot. That's pretty much it. Quit the job. What have I been doing in my life? Like I said, being a mom, taking care of my kids, just enjoying the time that I haven't been at work, because like I said, that took a majority of my day. Now I think I'm gonna start looking for a new office to go to, probably start doing interviews to see like the vibes that I like. If you want to get into this field, get into it, honey, but just make sure that you are a very strong individual. But like I said, it is very rewarding. Don't let me spook you, because although I feel like the office that I was at made me a strong person, honestly, I feel like if I did that, I could do anything, honey. Like I could do anything. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. What else? I don't know. I can't think of anything else. If you guys have any other questions, you can comment them down below and I'll answer them in the chat or whatever, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you made it this far and you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all my other social media accounts. They are down below. They're also just dejhalei. Follow me on Twitch, because I just set that shit up. If y'all can see my area over here, it's just a lot going on, a lot of cords. But I set it up today. And I know people was telling me that it don't be popping up when you search my name, and I don't know why. Maybe because I haven't even did a live yet. But my Twitch is just dejhalei, okay? On that note, I love you guys. Bye.